After years of surviving off of the mediocrity that was Street Fighter V, people were heavily anticipating the announcement of Street Fighter VI. Unexpectedly though, before we got that, we had the announcement of the final DLC pack. It included familiar characters like Dan from Street Fighter Alpha and Oro from Street Fighter 3, surprises like Akira from the underrated rival schools, and the news of a character that was described as the future of Street Fighter. Then, on August 3rd, 2021, that character was revealed to be Luke, a feisty and cocky blonde American male who specialized in mixed martial arts. Now, when the character was revealed, needless to say, his design had left much to be desired.
Still not keen on this design, dude. If this is his default outfit, I'm not, I don't know.
Bro, why do you got, like, what do you call those teeth? Grills? Why does he have grills?
If I'm gonna be 100%, I was not gassed about this design, alright? But I was gassed about his gameplay. He looked pretty brutal.
Now thankfully, the new producer and directors of Street Fighter are very much in tune with what the fans want and took in every bit of feedback that was given. Hence why by the time we got to the reveal of Street Fighter 6, things were looking a whole lot better. Now, much of the improvements from Street Fighter 5 to 6 are worth noting, to the point where if I had to describe it with a movie title, it would be Return of the King. But that's not the point of the video. Luke and Jamie are considered by Capcom to be the future of Street Fighter 6, and if you look at the marketing or even play the game just a little bit, you know that very much is the case. But have they earned the right to lead future Street Fighters if they even return at all? And that's what I want to talk about. If you're familiar with Capcom and their history with Street Fighter, you know this isn't their first time shifting the protagonist role off of Karate Man onto someone else. In fact, I don't think this is the first time they've done it with a blonde American male either. Seriously, what's going on here? When Guile debuted in Street Fighter 2, he stuck out enough to make an impression on people and became a staple of the franchise, but people still thought Ryu was cooler. Then came Alex in Street Fighter 3, a game that didn't even have Ryu or Ken in a beta, and when that beta ended, everyone had the same complaint. Needs Ryu, 0 out of 10. I think it's easier for many people, especially newcomers, to get behind Luke than it was for them to get behind Guile and Alex, and that boils down to the gameplay. Guile is a charge character, meaning most of his moves involve holding the joystick in one direction before moving it to the opposite as you press a button. Alex is a hybrid, meaning that he has a mix of moves that involve motions from multiple character archetypes, including Shotos, charge characters, and grappler characters. However, Luke is more accessible as a playable character since his playstyle is more similar to that of a Shoto, which is what Ryu is, and all that involves is a simple quarter circle motion, whether that's forward or back, and a button. It also helps that Capcom gave Luke a rival in the form of Jamie, a practitioner of the drunken fighting style. Most of the positives that I've said about Luke can be applied to Jamie minus one fatal flaw. Jamie can't do as much damage as your typical Street Fighter unless he enters his drunken state, which would be difficult to do against a character with fireballs, a problem Jamie has no solution to. As a result, while Luke remains in the highest tier in the game, Jamie is considered one of the lowest tiered. Ultimately, while I doubt Ryu is going to stop being the Street Fighter mascot for a long while, I think Luke and Jamie are good representatives for his future. Flashy gameplay, they have really interesting appearance, and they add more to the street aspect of Street Fighter. They're some of the best designed characters Capcom has come up with in a long while, and I'll be very excited to see them in future games. With that being said, this is Jay Sammer from the great state of New York. Goodbye, sayonara, alvida, peace!